First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been with us on this journey over the year that we've been in existence, a little over a year. And definitely want to thank everybody who started out with us. Our first show, OTI. Um, we did 2 seasons of that. Shout out to LOF, Lack of Flaws. Shout out to the homie Twan. And what we're doing actually is bringing that show back. It'll be dropping a week from today. Will be the first episode of the new season of OTI, Open to Interpretation, and I'm very excited about it because we're bringing a new cast to discuss the very similar topics that were discussed in the first few seasons. Social issues, financial issues, relationship issues, societal issues. Just all that fun stuff. So we're bringing it back. We're going to have a brand new cast, and it's going to be 4 ladies this time. So I'm definitely excited to present that to the world. Shout out to the new hosts, Laura, Tierra, Talia, and Jordana. Now, we also started a new show called A Trip to Venus, and that's on its 3rd episode as of, this moment I'm recording this. And I want to shout out once again Jordana. She's hosting that show as well. And Calliope. So Calliope is a new host to the network. So I want to give her a special shout out as well. And again, you can catch their shows on Friday. It's called The Trip to Venus. And their show is going to be more centered around spirituality, around healthy living, around astrology, around zodiacs, things of that nature. Natural medicines, things along those lines. So, if those are things that you're interested in or things that you want to learn about, these are the perfect 2 to watch because they explain things in a way that you can apply in your life, and they don't necessarily go too far over your head with some of the language that they use. They break it down in more simple terms for people who are trying to get into, some of these subjects. And, for those who are a little bit more advanced, they do have, readings and things of that nature that they do as well at the end of the episodes. And, they do get a little bit deeper with the topics as well. So, they're covering all the boards all across the board. So that's Jordana and Calliope, and that show is A Trip to Venus. Once again, I'm always doing my show, Politics as Usual. So y'all continue to support that. Definitely appreciate everybody. And of course, last but not least, the flagship show, The Bar Exam, definitely still going strong. So I definitely want to shout out Allie. I want to shout out Mr. Marcus TV, and I want to shout out my brother Eric. Now they've been holding it down, the whole basically whole time that the network's been going, and they're still going strong. So I definitely encourage everybody that if you like that show, if you support that show, then please head over to our Patreon. Now, the Patreon is patreon.com/Ethos Media Network. The link is scrolling at the bottom here. So, if you really support the channel and, you support what we're doing over here at Ethos Media Network, as far as bringing diverse voices together and, really having some of the harder conversations that a lot of people, don't necessarily want to have. If you support that, and if you're entertained by what we do, then we highly encourage you to go over to our Patreon, because over there, you're going to have exclusive content that it never makes it to YouTube. So most of the YouTube content, that you'll get the entirety of those episodes on the Patreon. So Bar Exam, instead of, a few chapters out of the episode, you'll get the full episode if you subscribe on become a member on Patreon. And if you also, you'll get full episodes called Bar Exam After Hours, where it's really just a kicking session. We get a lot more candid on that. I'm pretty much a recurring guest host on that as well. So, you get a little bit more of my hip hop opinions that you don't, necessarily get on the weekly shows. So it's just a good time over there. The OTI ladies, again, their full episodes, after this first one that drops next week, their full episodes will also be over there. Now, if you're more of an audio listener, you can get them on Spotify. You can get the full episodes on Audible, you know, the Amazon app. You can get them on iHeartRadio. So if you can get them on Spreaker. So if you're, you know, more so an audio listener and that's more your preferred method of listening, consuming podcasts, don't worry, we got you covered. So every Monday, you'll get a full episode of Bar Exam. The audio's free. So if that's what you prefer, go ahead, you know, listen to us over there. Every Wednesday will again be OTI episodes. You'll get the entire episodes. The audio will be free again on any of the platforms I just named. Same with Politics as Usual. You know, when those come out on the weekends, full audio will be available. Usually I do the full video. However, when I do interviews in the political realm, those will be on Patreon. The full versions of those will be on Patreon going forward. So I just wanted to update everybody and say thank you once again for supporting it. Subscribe to the channel if you like it. If you think these conversations are necessary for other people to hear, share the content. You know, make sure that you leave your comments underneath the videos. You know what I mean? We love having back and forth conversations. We typically respond to the comments. You know, so again, Ethos, we are the conversation of the culture. So once again, thank you all for your support, for your continued support. Go to patreon.com/Ethos Media Network for exclusive content. Thank y'all.